Hey, Def. I'm shouting you in for ages.
Sorry, I was in a world of my own.
You're not getting out?
No, I was going to get that dairy milk, but I decided against it.
Yeah? Ah, fair enough. Well, how are you doing anyway?
I've been all right.
Yeah?
It's been one thing after another, really. Meeting upon meeting upon meeting. I'm actually running a bit late for a meeting right now, so I'd really better.
What, this time?
Well, it's with New York.
Yeah?
Tokyo. Tokyo, that's the one I meant. I'm always getting those two confused. The K's, the Y's, and the O's.
Yeah.
Anyway, so, nice to see you there.
Well, no, if you're off to the office, so I'll walk you there. It's fine.
Right.
Yeah? Sweet.
Come on, then.
Are you going to ask me how I am?
How are you, Danny?
Ah, yeah. I've been better, to be fair. Well, bit of shit, really, if I'm honest.
Really? Why? I mean, you don't have to tell me, obviously.
No, I'll tell you anyway. Hold that. Thank you. So I basically did a shoot, and the photos never came out.
Really?
Hey, boys.
Morning. Yeah. I mean, clients said the shoot was good and that lot, but then my agency chased some photos, and I heard back from, like, what, 8 or 9 days? So, yeah.
89 days, really?
I mean, has that ever happened to you?
It must have. These things do happen. There's a whole myriad of potential reasons why. Did anything happen on the day? Anything untoward?
I mean, no, not untowards. I mean, there was obviously the eye thing.
What's the eye thing?
I mean, you'd know if you follow me on Instagram. Hold on, have a look at this. Look at that. 2mm cut through me cordelia. So,
How did you manage that?
bit of a naughty boy, caught on the edge of a credit card.
I see.
I mean, I couldn't. I had to wear an eye patch for the best part of the month.
I'm sure they would have said, though, had they not wanted you to be wearing an eye patch on the day.
I mean, I wasn't wearing the eye patch for the actual shoot. It was taking it off a couple of days beforehand, but my eye was still a bit red and puffy and swirly. Do you reckon it's got something to do with that?
I reckon it could well have something to do with that.
I mean, I still got paid in full for it. Just a bit gutted that the photos didn't come out. It was, yeah.
What was the job, if you don't mind me asking?
It was Montclair.
Montclair? To clarify,
Yeah.
you've done a job for the Montclair Genius Project,
Yeah.
for which you've been paid in full,
Yeah.
despite the pictures never having come out,
Yet.
despite the pictures never having yet come out.
Yeah.
And now you're feeling hard done by.
Yeah, like, do you know when I can chat to you about it?
A psychoanalyst, perhaps?
Not that. I've been your dad Damien Ayres' lawyer or something.
Something like that. I don't really know, but I don't think this is his area, Danny. Anyway, this is me.
All right, well, if you do find anyone, obviously, let us know, would you?
Sure.
Sweet.
Sorry, Blondie. Do you think we could get a photo?
Of course we can.
Cheers.
Right. There you go.
Could you do one more from, like...
I'd love to, mate, but I've got a thing.
See you later, Blondie.
Much fucking later.
Some relief, dear viewer. That's what I, Blondie, expect after an opening scene like that. But I expect doesn't get, and I was hardly at the first landing before the red rag once again reared. The sun sometimes shines on TV. Some other prick interviews Janine H. Gilhooly. Life on Earth is the post-Brexit British sketch show hoping to give new meaning to the term terrestrial TV. Ha fucking ha. Ahead of its launch later this year, I caught up with the show's co-creator, Janine H. Gilhooly, to discuss the future of comedy, President Zelensky's wardrobe, and the ongoing struggle of being a queer woman in a male-dominated workplace. I made a beeline for Galahad, my happy place within my happy place, not considering for a moment that as such, it was the one room in the world in which I'd most likely find
Blondie.
Judas Iscariot herself.
What are you doing?
I think we should work on the polar bears.
No, what are you doing? Joss?
Hi, Blondie.
Hi, Joss. Perhaps you can explain to me what Janine is doing in my studio at 8:26 in the morning.
I just let her in.
Well, you can just let her the fuck back out then, can't you?
Excuse me.
No, shut the fuck up when you're talking to me. In fact, shut the fuck up in general. How dare you give that interview?
Co-creator!
Okay, that was a mistake, and it's being
No,
fixed.
it's time. Leave. Leave! Take your bubble and bollocks infusion with you! Janine?
She's left.
Janine! Janine?
Stay away from me.
Look, I'm sorry. Okay, that was out of order.
No. You've obviously
I
got
know
some
that
issues.
was out of order.
No. You've got some issues, and you need to sort them out. But I'm not your punching bag. And there's no excuse, none, nada, for ever throwing anything at another person's head. Ever!
Look, I'll admit that was an overreaction. Will you just... Look, what do you want, Janine?
What do I want?
What do you actually want?
I want to work with good peoples.
I am a good person.
No, saying it doesn't make it true, Blondie. And you don't want to work with me anyway. You've made that much abundantly bloody clear.
It's not you. I mean, obviously, to a degree, it is you, but it's also me. I'm just used to working alone.
Well, then, newsflash, honey, TV ain't the place for you.
But why? Why? Why must everything be a fucking collaboration? Bacon didn't have to have a big weekly sit-down with Freud to discuss whether or not some dash of lilac in this or that corner might go down well in Epsom without upsetting the Korean diaspora in New Malden. It's lunacy!
Again, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this ain't painting, and you ain't Bacon. You're a vile, chauvinistic, half-retired, and from what I hear, frankly, overrated skateboarder in the midst of a quarter-life crisis. Using your past success, the very thing you want to distance yourself from, as leverage to reinvent yourself in an industry you know next to nothing about, all the while being about 5% as clever as you think you are, not to mention being utterly incapable of reading the room.
I'll read the room when you read a book, and a proper book too, not...
Not what? No, come on, Blondie, what do I curl up in bed with after a long day?
I really don't want to know, Janine.
Oh, yeah. You're a funny guy. You're a funny guy. It's a shame the world will never fucking know.
Okay,
Hang on.
I'm sorry. And please,
Please what?
please don't tell Philippa I lobbed that bubble tea at your head. And please, make this show with me.
What's that?
You heard what I said. Please make this show with me.
No, listen to yourself, Blondie. You don't want to do that.
No, I don't really want to do that. No, Janine, I really don't. I don't really want to make this show with anyone, but if I have to make it with someone for it to get made, and that does seem to be the case, it might as well be you.
Oh, wow. That means so much.
I'm just being honest.
No, I know. I appreciate it.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I'm funny. I'm a funny guy. Your words, not mine. 1 minute ago.
Yeah, well, a lot of people are funny, Blondie. Hey, look, for the record, I was asked if I wanted to do this project, not told that I had to. And I said yes before knowing what it was because Philippa swore you were interesting, and you are interesting. But interesting does not give you license to be a complete asshole.
I know.
Do you? Because I can't do this if you don't.
I do.
I can't do this. You ain't gonna do better.
Yeah?
And meet me in the frickin' middle once in a while.
I can absolutely commit to meeting you, at least 1/3 of the way between us on certain matters. Now, can I tell you what I need from you as we're doing this, for me to be a bit less annoyed?
for me to be a bit less annoying.
Transparency was the word I was going to use, but yes, essentially. And specifically, I need you to never, ever, 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 ever give another interview about my show, because it is my show, by the way, without my knowing about it. Ever again. Ever.
I thought you did.
What? And you were too busy being sure you said you knew Pedro from previous to tell me? Come on, Janine. I wasn't born yesterday.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Right. Why don't you come back and knock on my door, and I mean that literally, by the way, at, say, 2?
Okay.
Fantastic.
Should we hug?
I'm sure there's some HR rule or another about that.
I'll see you at 2.
I'll see you at 2.
So Janine came back that afternoon, at 2. It was actually a few minutes before 2. That clock is an hour ahead. But I thought, in the spirit of peacekeeping, I'd let it slide.
Come in.
It's me. The door's locked, Blondie.
Hang on. Hi.
Hi.
Afternoon.
That's for you.
Thank you.
Oh, it's hot. Careful.
Was there something else?
Yeah, the Depop account's been suspended.
Why? Give us 1 minute, Janine. Was that code for something?
No?
No.
Oh. Sorry, I am speaking to them. I just wanted to let you know.
Why has it been suspended?
I think they think all our stuff's stolen
Why would they think that?
because there's so much of it. I guess it's all the 12 packs of Links Africa. It's like a lot.
Have you told them it's my account? That I'm an official ambassador? That it was all gifted to me? It's all totally above board.
Oh. I wasn't sure whether I was allowed to say that.
Yes, you are. Say whatever you need to say. Just get it back, up and running.
Okay.
Prontissimo.
Prontissimo.
Oh, and Joss,
Yeah?
about this morning, I've been meaning to say, the ceiling, it's a bit fucked, isn't it?
Yeah.
If you can have a look at that.
Okay, sure.
When you get a chance.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers.
What is that smell?
Smell? I don't smell anything, actually.
Yeah, it's... Yeah, I know, it's cleared air.
That's definitely what that is. Lovely, clear air. Lovely. Shall we dance?
I only do the foxtrot.
I have no idea what that means.
And dance/work we did. We worked, and for the most part, it worked. We talked about silent, tension-packed sketches, picking between one in which a man enters a lift, disturbing 2 co-workers who were clearly enjoying having it to themselves, and another in which a young woman doesn't get proposed to at the top of the London Eye. We discussed an idea I'd had for a new character, Leo de Tigre. At one point, she even presented an idea of her own that I found myself genuinely thinking there might possibly be something in. She'd been at this birthday party on the weekend, and, well, Hear it from her.
Oh, I was at a party, a birthday party at the weekend, and the gal whose party it was is obsessed with fashion. You'd absolutely love her. Anyway, her best friend booked a Bella Hadid lookalike to come out and sing happy birthday and have the cake. So we got talking, Bella and I. We had a good talk, and she's not a full-time lookalike. She works at a bureau de change and has to pull a sickie every time she gets booked. But most of them are, and what I found interesting was that these lookalikes often get booked together. For example, there is a The Weeknd lookalike based in Nuneaton who she does not get on well with at all. And there's a William lookalike and a Kate lookalike. And that made me think, this is a bit Blondie.
They could be romantically involved in real life.
Exactly. Or Wills could be screwing around with a Rose Hambury lookalike.
Those claims were never substantiated, but I like the idea. I do. There's something in it.
Look.
Good Lord.
Right.
The resemblance is uncanny.
I know.
Do you know where I can see him?
Where?
At the chimney piece, swirling brandy and tossing prior correspondence onto the flames. It's perfect.
Yeah, but he's not an actual Will, and we wouldn't want to go into spoof territory.
No, but do people ever book them in the hopes of actually deceiving their guests? I mean, do they ever want to make it look like the real Prince and Princess of Wales are there at their house party?
Yeah, possibly, but then, you know, would that person own that fireplace?
They might. But I suppose, all in all, I would probably rather see them at a Pizza Express. Do they have an Andrew?
No, but they do have a Paul Hollywood.
There he is, with his sticky-uppy 5-year-old boy's hair.
Oh, Adele.
Davy Jones.
Okay, that's just a man with a squid on his face.
Claudia Winkleman / Jessie J.
Amazing.
2 for 1.
Yeah. What a fun thing to do on your B-Day.
If you're into that sort of thing. I usually just wash my ass on mine, of course. Where did you get that jumper, by the way?
Oh, Joss gave it to me.
Did she indeed?
Do you want me to pay for it?
No, it's not that. It's an incorrect sample, so it shouldn't really be leaving the studio, technically. But it's fine. Good night, Janine.
Like,
Hello, Chelsea.
Hiya, love. You all right?
I'm all right. Are you all right?
All good, yeah. Just busy. Oh, I bumped into Jen in the park earlier. Did she tell you?
No, she didn't.
Oh, so lovely seeing her. Hey, not long now.
No, well, we're still a few months out.
How are you feeling anyway? You ready for 4?
Well, they won't be just any 4. And Jen's Jen. Thank God. So more or less.
Oh, you're gonna be knackered though. You sound knackered now.
I am. I feel like death warmed up. But that's not the kids, that's the show.
So tell me all about this, will you? Are you still not getting on with that woman?
How do you know about that?
Joss told me the other day when she came to pick up some gifting. She was having the laugh of her life about how much you hate her.
I don't hate her. I don't hate anyone. Well, I don't hate her.
What's the problem then? Just a bit of a numpty, is she?
Oh, I wouldn't say that. But if she really put her mind to it, maybe in a few years she could be.
Oh my God, you're terrible.
I shouldn't say that, really. We've actually had something of a breakthrough today. I don't want to tempt fate, but I have a feeling that everything might just be something like all right in the end.
It will, my love, I'm sure.
Did you want something, Chelsea? Not that you have to call, just...
No, sorry, there is something. Let me just get it up. So, this is one of those just seeing if you're even interested calls, really. The client is an e-commerce platform called Bella Ashite.
Bella Ashite?
I know. I think they're Korean or something. Anyway, they want you for a campaign and they've got moolah.
How much moolah?
They come with 60k euros.
That is a substantial amount of moolah.
Not a bad starting point, no.
What can you tell me about the job, aside from the aforementioned moolah?
I will forward you the deck, but basically you'll be wearing brands they stock mixed with their own stuff. Usage is 6 months online in store and billboards, but I've never seen a billboard of theirs before, have you?
I've never heard of them. And Instagram?
No mention of it. But it's quite tasteful, to be honest. Chungy's done it, Charlie from Stranger Things too.
Where and when did you say they want to shoot it?
I didn't, it's TBC, but the plan is 31st and 1st, 1 day shooting, 1 fitting in Almeria, which is, hang on, my geography's terrible.
Spain. We're supposed to start filming on the 2nd. I should really be here.
Oh, fair enough, my love. Is it something you'd potentially be keen for in the future? Or if you could get out earlier? I'm speaking to them tomorrow anyway.
I don't know if keen is the mot juste, but as moolah jobs go, you know.
I do. Let me see how set in stone it all is, and I'll give you a ring tomorrow, yeah?
Okay.
All right, then.
And Chels? If it is workable, squeeze and squeeze hard, please.
That is what I'm here for, babes.
No zdar, Chels.
No star petal.